toy tutorials.
What's up guys, Koi here with another DotA VFX tutorial. Today we're gonna go through a few things actually. We're gonna go through music in the video, even though I recommend you to use other programs than After Effects if you want to work with sound effects and music. Sometimes if you want to sync your clip to the music, you need to work here. So music synchronization, and I'm gonna create a cool and very simple background, and also I'm going to go through some basic usage of the camera tool here in After Effects. So let's take a look at what we're gonna create today. Now we're talking some serious business here. No, this is actually a lot easier than you would think. So the first thing we're gonna do is import some music. So let's go here to let's create a new composition, new composition, and tutorial 2. I'm gonna make it about 15 seconds, and this seems good. Yeah, there we go. And then I'm gonna import my music. So here we go, my music. Just a random, very fancy track, but it's a lot longer than what I want it to be. So anyway, I drag it into my composition, and what I want to do now is first find the part of the music that I want to find. By doing this, you can just scrub through it and listen to parts. But what I'd like to do, which is very helpful when you're trying to synchronize also, is if I press LL on my keyboard, L twice very fast, I get the waveforms for my music here. So then what I do is just I want to take it to like when the intense part starts. So I can just drag it here, and I see that my intense part starts around here. So I'm going to I want it to be here, I think. Yeah, that's about it. So I get a few of these like peaks here in the intense part, and here I will start fading it out. Okay, so now I'm gonna fade it in and out, the music. So I just go into the options here and go to audio levels, and yeah, let's drag it down. This is as far as it goes. Make a keyframe, go like 30 frames forth. If I hold down shift and press page down, I go 10 frames forth. So I do it 3 times, 30 frames should be good. And drag it up, make it 0, and then here, let's see, here from this part there, I will set new keyframes. If I want to bring forth my keyframes, I can whatever I have. If the video file or whatever I have keyframes, I can press U on the keyboard, and then it will show my keyframes for that specific layer. So I go here, and then I go to the end and drag it down like this. Okay, now we got the music set, and now I know that I want to synchronize it. So what I'm gonna do, instead of going to the music clip all the time, I'm gonna make a few markers so I know where the peaks are. So let's zoom in a bit. Here's the peak, when I create a marker, I hold down Shift and press the number on my keyboard. So if I make, let's see, I don't want it. Here's the fade in. So the first change should maybe be here. So I'm gonna press Shift and 1, and here is my marker. Then I want to change. Here maybe to some new text or whatever I want to synchronize. Let's zoom in a bit, like here, maybe here. Yeah, and Shift 2, and then here at my P. I'm going to listen to this part, I think. Wait. Let's see here. Yeah, so here's the peak. And Shift 3. So we got 3 places now I want to change later. So now I can bring this down, and I still got my markers here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is creating a background, which can be very simple. So let's just start by creating a new solid by pressing Ctrl and Y. You get the solid options. I'm gonna name this background, and the color doesn't matter because I'm going to go to Effects, Generate, and Ramp. So this is a very good tool to make a simple background. You can make a linear or radial. To this specific part, I think I want to use linear ramp. Set the colors. What colors do I want? Maybe I want some kind of let's see here, green, quite dark green here, and a more yellow green color, like this. I think I want to change these though. Yeah, I want this here, and this more yellow up here. Yeah, and then I can drag it up, but I don't want to drag it up. I want to drag it down a bit. Yeah, like that. It looks okay for this specific tutorial. So what I want to do now is go and create another solid, and this solid I'm going to name my particles. Color still doesn't matter, so I'm going to go to my effects and presets and write in particle world. Yeah, there we go, and just drag it to my clip. Here we go. Very simple particle world. I'm going to turn off the grid. So with this you can do a lot of things. Really, it's an amazing effect, amazing tool. So, but I'm going to create something very simple. Just so I'm going to the producer here and make the producer. The producer is the area or the thing that the particles are emitting from. So I'm just going to increase it so it covers the screen a bit better and make some depth to it. Since we're going to use the camera, so it will be some 3D depth. This will be cool. And then going to particles. Here you can do whatever you want. I think I'm going to use cube, actually. Could be quite cool. And yeah, let's make them. You can read what they are, the things that they're doing. You can just play around with this effect to learn and see what you can create with it. But this is basically what the color when it's born, the particle, and when it fades out, when it dies. So I want it to be like a little bit more darker green when it's born, and then it will like fade out to this more yellowish, a bit more dark, something like that. Oh, more yellow, more yellow. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, and let's see. The particles just pops out. I want them to Let's go into physics here. I want some gravity. This is actually quite good. Let me think. Maybe I should have prepared better for this. They're just born from nothing. I want them to like drop down actually. So I'm gonna move my producer a bit. I'm gonna change my producer actually. I don't want it to have any radius here, and then I want to move it up instead. So the particles will just drop down. Yeah, like that. And then now I just have to like increase the light like this, and now they just drop down. Maybe not as much gravity. I want to go slowly. I need to preview this. Let's see here. A lot less gravity. A lot less gravity. It should be really slow. Let's see. Let's go for like 0.01. How will this look? 0.001 then. Too much. Okay, velocity. If I decrease this, maybe. Okay, now they don't even show. Here we go. Now we're starting to get somewhere. I'm gonna decrease the velocity a bit, actually. I should have prepared better for this tutorial. I'm just improvising everything now. Yeah, this should work. I'm gonna decrease the breath rate though. It's a bit too many in my taste. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So, let's see here. Now I am going to create the text that I'm going to use. So, let's just press this text tool and write something. I love. Yeah, spread the love, not the hate. The font is not what I want, so let's see here. I want. You can just scrub through the fonts and it will update here. Something cool, maybe. Yeah, that's okay. The color to something better. Maybe dark green. Yeah. And I would like some shadow to text. Do I want? No, I don't want a shadow. I want to add some perspective. So go to perspective, bevel alpha, and then we can just add some cool perspective as you see here. Yeah, that's good. Increase it some. I love. And wait here, my particles, where are they? Yeah, they will come here now. I need to move it like this just a bit so it will last. So it will be from the beginning particles. Something like that. Okay, and now we're gonna make my text 3D. why are we okay? If I don't have the 3D buttons here, so I need to press F4 to toggle this. And this is the 3D symbol. So why do I want this in 3D? The particles are already in 3D, as you can see here. But I want this in 3D because when I add the camera, it will move in 3D. So I love yeah, actually let's add a camera now. So layers, new camera. I don't really know a lot of these about this camera, so I just like always use the once it's added on. Actually not that good right now. I will need to change my particles. Producer. And let's increase this and make the birth rate like 1.2 maybe. I guess I will need to increase this a lot in the end, since my camera will move. But it's actually good when it's less particles. I kind of like it actually. Let's keep it like this. Yeah, this is good. This is good. And now let's create a new text. And this text, this. Yeah, this. I'm gonna just take go under the camera. I'm gonna take the bevel from this, just add it to this. Oh, wait, what? I just copied the layer. I wanted the effect, yeah, like that. And the last text, tutorial. And that's hopefully what you are thinking right now. I love this tutorial because it's so fucking awesome. And I'm gonna use it in my next movie. Right? Right? Okay, so let's make all my layers 3D. Like this. And now if I try to move my camera, you can use this camera tool here. Let's see, if you press C, you can scrub through different options here. So if I rotate it, you can see that it's 3D. But the text isn't 3D, but it's in 3D space. So what do I do now? I just want to move the text around a bit. So let's drag this. Oh, and move the background. This is what I want to move. I'm gonna move it like here. Oh, what did I do? The X, like that. And then tutorial. This is just very random right now, so I'm just moving it a bit. So, and the thing is that it's still in the same, it's still in the clip, it's just that the camera isn't looking at it. So if I rotate it, my camera can still see them over there. But so that's it. That is what we're gonna do next. We're gonna move the camera, but we want to do it synchronizing to the music. So we got our markers here. So around the marker, where the marker starts, it's not really that. It's not really that. What do you say? It doesn't have to be that exactly, I guess. I'm gonna press P for position, set a keyframe at my camera, and then go like 10 frames forth and move it. Oh, yeah, right. I forgot. Not only the position, I need to move the pointer of the intersect also. That is actually what let's actually change the. This is a long time I use this. I gotta think about it. Let's go to a top view. So here I can see my camera and the particles, and I can see my two texts here. So, oh, I forgot to make keyframes here at the start. Make keyframes and go 10 frames forth, and now I want my camera to go here, I guess, like this. And then I go to my second marker, set keyframes, 10 frames forth, and yeah, I just remembered that I got one more switch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move these here. Hold on, shift to make it snap. I'm gonna move these here, and I am going to, let's see here, I'm going to make the camera move here, actually, so it, at the beginning. Yeah, something like that. Let's go back to our active camera. So now it switches like this. I love this. So it's, you can see that the background, the particles in the background is moving with the camera, which is quite cool. Tutorial. Yeah, I'm gonna scale these up a bit. Let's see my scale here. Apply it to these. Yeah. And now I am going to add some motion blur. So enable the motion blur here and just add it to these texts. Yeah, so you can see that they're blurred out. And the same thing to my particles. So it's looks cooler when the camera moves. It takes a lot longer to render, but it's worth it. I mean, you can render overnight. That's what I usually do. And yeah, that is basically it. Now I'm just gonna fade it in and fade it out. What I like to do when I fade is I don't want to. I mean, I got so many layers here to fade in and out, so I just create a new solid, make it black, and it's in the top here. So I go to the beginning and press T for opacity, and I want to be 100, and then like I had 30 frames here, so I'm gonna bring it down to 0. And then in the end, I had like 10, like this, 20 maybe. Set the keyframe and go forth and just 100. So it's just fading in and out. It's very simple. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.